Spanish Heritage Month, and we are relatively kind of thinking about all the type of Spanish dishes that I think that everybody likes eating. And I know one of the favorites that I like and is internationally known are tacos. So today we are going to be preparing a Taco Tuesday. Okay, we're going to be enjoying some homemade taco. Now, I don't know how you go about making your taco, but we're going to do it Chef Anthony style. All right. So, in making a taco is relatively the mix of ground. Starting out with some ground beef. Gonna open up the ground beef package into this bowl. And in the context of this bowl, I have some diced white onions, some fresh chopped garlic. You could either buy the garlic already chopped if you want to save a step, or you could get the garlic and peel it and prime it up, and then you want to cut it up, dice it up, or just put it in one of those automatic dicer or mixer. And basically all you would need inside of this particular mix, so that you don't overpower it, is that if you're making tacos, usually there is a taco mix. There's a taco mix that is generally used. The type of herbs or the special taco seasoning that gives that outdoor taco flavoring. I'm using the McCormick's taco gluten-free is what I'm using. Okay, I'm using that, and I add that to the mixture here of the onion and garlic mixed into the meat. And likewise, as I'm doing, I'm completely combining everything by kneading it, is what the process is called, mixing it in completely with my hands and stirring it and twisting it and crushing it. Basically just putting some love into it. Nothing wrong with putting love into it. Now, in a skillet pan or a hotel pan, I've placed some oil in the pan, and I'm gonna get ready to add this mixture to that, and then we're gonna allow it to take its time to cook. Over some medium high heat, I'm gonna go ahead and add keep in mind, I have a big, huge family, so I do things on a big scale. So in that case, that's why I'm doing a great amount of this meat that I've just placed into the pot. We're just gonna go ahead and cover it on down, allow it to start simmerizing, and I'll come back to it in about 2 minutes. Now, while that is on the stove, like I said, it's a taco that you can make at home. And if you go ahead and you get you a head of iceberg lettuce, you could take an iceberg lettuce, cut it in half, and then you want to go ahead and cut it again into quarter-inch slices, where you basically are creating you some shredded lettuce, because a taco without shredded lettuce is not really a complete taco. In addition to that, I'm going to be using hard shells for the tacos to add the meat into. Give me my 2 little sample plates here. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tacos onto the plate. Also, a taco is required of having some shredded Kobe cheese. Here I have Kobe and mozzarella cheese mix, and I like it a little Mexican style. So it's up to you. I like to make me a little bit of Mexican rice. Basically, it's a southwestern rice that's mixed with onion, peppers, and like a little bit of a chicken mix, and it's all combined with some cheese. And at the end of it all, it's just to go with my taco. We could also add black beans, but it's entirely up to you. Whatever it is that interests your taste buds. All right, let's go on ahead and take a look at this. We still have a few to go because it's not something, like I said, that is hop, skip, run on the jump. You really want your ground beef to cook, and you want it to cook all the way through. So it's going to take probably at least a good maybe 8-10 minutes, depending on the amount of the pounds of meat that you're working with, to create to make that dish to your best delight. Also, a taco without salsa. You got a little salsa in you, then take the time out, the opportunity to make this fresh at home. Salsa is made up of white onions, and you slice it and dice it. All right, you slice it and dice it, whether it be 1/4 inch or 1/8 of an inch. Also, you could buy the tomatoes already. You can buy the tomatoes whole, or you can buy the tomatoes diced. When I'm making it from scratch, I'll take a whole tomato, I'll slice it down, and then I'll go the opposite direction with it. And then I'll just go on ahead and dice it up. In addition to that, we have some jalapenos, some sliced jalapenos that we also diced up into this, and some fresh cilantro, salt, pepper, and lemon. Salt, pepper, and lemon. I'll probably use about maybe 2 or 3 fresh lemon squeeze, and maybe a ½ tablespoon of salt. Keep in mind, lemon has a potential of salt base in it, so you don't want to overpower one with the other, but you want to make sure that once you place your mixture, your blending there, that's what you'll pretty get. And then last and not least, if you have a little bit of Tabasco, you can go and add a little bit of Tabasco sauce in it, is to relatively kind of give it a little bit of a little spice. And that's pretty good. So you can make your own salsa from at home, or if you want to cheat and save a step, you can just go ahead and buy it out of the store. It's already done for you. Whichever rocks your boat, you're going ahead and knock yourself out. All right. So we're giving, the ground beef is cooking. It's going to take approximately, like I see, anywhere between 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the poundage of the meat that you actually have in the that you're making for the amount of guests that you will have. Time is of every essence to me, and as a chef, you want to have precision in timing when you are making a good and a good and a tasty, especially an elaborate dish. Something as simple as this, you can mess it up. So you don't want to mess it up because you want to enjoy it. So take your time. Just take your time. All right? Everything don't have to be instant made. Some things are much tastier when you put some love in it and take some time. All right, we're looking good so far. It's crumbling and it's looking like it's getting near to that point. But you want to continuously kind of move it around, because reason being, the center of the ground beef that's already in the pot may not be cooking as fast as the outer portion because of the heat on your stove. So far, I believe we calculated about maybe 4 minutes, 4.5, close to 5 minutes. Another 3 more minutes, taco would be right. The meat would be right to the core value as to where we really want to get it. have 1 minute to wait. 1 minute to wait. 1 minute to wait. Now, keep in mind that try not to add too much oil in the process of actually putting this together, because what it will create is a little bit of an oil base within the confinements of the ground beef. So we want to make sure that we don't have too much of that going on back there. We're gonna go ahead and place this little project here down at the bottom. And we're gonna bring that pot over so we have all of that right in front of us. There we go. Ground beef is cooked practically all the way through. You can see the blend of the onions as well as the garlic mixture that's inside of it. Now we are going to take a scoop of the meat. We're going to lay it into the taco shell. And then we're going to add the shredded lettuce that we took the time to go ahead and prep. In addition to that, we're going to go ahead and add in the salsa. And cheese. Again, give us a spoon of that ground beef mix. Add a little bit of the lettuce on top. Salsa. Set it down. Add some cheese. Depending on the amount that you feel like you would like to add on. And last and not least, if you have some taco sauce, as I have here, I'll go ahead and put some taco sauce on top. And voila, that's your Taco Tuesday, homemade, with a little bit of Mexican rice that has some peppers and chicken mix in it. And I'll tell you what, man, I can't wait to get into this, because I love me tacos, and I know if I do, you sure will also. Once again, thank you for spending this time with Chef Anthony. May you have a wonderful day, and knock yourself out. Eat as much tacos as you want. And nobody can tell you anything because you made it, all right? So have a wonderful day. Thank you.